This episode of The View from the Rock is brought to you by Sign Dog Northwest. They're your source for custom signs, banners, boat names, fleet graphics, and more. Custom design services available. This episode is also brought to you by Merle Inc., the premier custom home builder in the Cle Elum area and a proud featured home builder in Suncadia Resort and Tumble Creek. And finally, this episode is brought to you by Rob Thomas Drywall, the #1 drywall company in Ellensburg and Kittitas County. Welcome back to the View from the Rock podcast. I'm your host, Ruck, and I'm here with Swap and Morgie here at the Yellow Dog Studios, and it has been months and months and months since we've recorded an episode, so we're getting a first episode of summer, hopefully first of many episodes this summer out of the way. Swap, it's been a long time, but how are we doing?
I'm doing great. It's been 5 months, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. And this, I think we're calling this season 4,
I think
episode
that's
1. It's been great. What are we now? About 2 weeks into summer?
Yeah.
11, 12 days
Yeah, that's about 2 weeks.
6, 7 days?
out of 80.
Yeah. So we're doing great.
It's going great.
I don't like to count the number. I just want to enjoy it.
I like counting the number the first day to tell everyone that doesn't teach how many we have off.
I know, but we've
And
said
then in
this
August,
before.
they're coming back at us.
We've been there before.
Yes.
But people say you have all this time off. Well, come hang out with us for 9 months at a middle school.
Yeah, I would just say when your 10 months, 11 months of the year is psychological warfare that's just being directed at you, counting down the number of days is like counting down your death sentence. Once I get done with July, I just feel like my life is over. I'm already thinking about the pains I'm about to endure. I'm not thinking about, oh my gosh, I still have so much time
You
left.
still have the vacation that you planned.
I know.
For 2 weeks.
I hate August vacations because I feel like I won't enjoy it. I'm just thinking, well, I come back from that vacation and the very next day I'm doing school stuff.
Well, you're
So,
a pessimist.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Is that fair?
Realist, pessimist. I'm not sure what the difference is.
There's a difference. I fight with Andy all the time because I used to be a very big time optimist.
I still think you're optimistic.
Well, I'm kind of realistically optimistic, if that counts.
Does that mean that you realistically believe good things are going to happen to you?
Yes, but I don't feel bad about certain things.
Yeah.
Andy was a pessimist for years.
Well, that's why Andy and I don't gamble, and you do.
Well, whatever.
I assume
But
I'm
you know
going to
what?
lose every
Speaking
time.
of gambling, Swap and I have been winning.
We've been killing it.
I'm happy for guys.
How about
Someone
that
needs
live
to
bet
get some of
today?
that money back.
Oh, live bet today
We won money before we even left the kiosk today.
in 4 minutes.
Yeah. It was amazing. But from the Oakland A's, no less.
Yes. Thank you for everyone that came out to support for my 50th birthday.
Jason is 50. Mr. Morgenthaler is 50.
Mr. Morgenthaler.
And, you don't look a day over 50.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I found out the birthdays I share. Rowan showed me.
Who do you share a birthday
Well, I
with?
knew I shared a birthday with A-Rod.
Really?
Whoa. Okay.
Exact same day.
You're kidding.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Same year.
Yeah.
Helen Keller. Rowan brought that up.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, my word.
Because he a couple years ago, he asked about Helen Keller.
The miracle worker.
Yes, and was just curious how she lived.
That's the name of the movie, right?
Correct. But before that, I believe it was a play.
Tobey Maguire,
Did not know that.
Spider-Man.
Really?
Yeah. Kylie Cummings.
Loyal listener.
You have the same birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Kylie.
I'll be damned.
You might be moving up the list on our loyal listeners.
33.
I was going to say definitely not the same year, though. At least a decade before that.
I think she's 39. But that was good for you.
Yeah.
One of the Kardashians,
Which one?
Khloe.
Okay. Lamar Odom.
Nice.
For those of you that don't know, that was her ex-husband.
Laker.
And Clipper.
Correct.
Not in the league anymore.
No.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he play at Rhode Island?
Yeah,
Correct.
he did.
Yeah.
He was good.
He was damn good.
He was like their point guard, wasn't he? I mean, when he was in the league, he was a small forward.
he
but-
was the first one to be like a big time tall point guard.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was really good.
definitely.
And my best friend Merle Ink's mom,
Same birthday.
Leanne Schaefer.
Wow,
I'll be damned.
it's big time.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. I'm sure all of our fans will be sending you birthday wishes into our email or to our Instagram, which I believe is the view from the rock at gmail.com. Although I think the Instagram is the View from the Rock podcast. So,
And
there's
you're in
no one
charge of
else
that.
even close to that. So if you just Google it, you'll find the Instagram. But I know for a fact the View from the Rock at Gmail is what we got.
It's been a while, but we're going to try to pump out a few episodes this summer now that we can all be in the same place at the same time.
Yeah. Today's episode, we are getting into 1985 music album song. After that, we will be taking a break, followed up by we've got a beer of the week from Bearlick Beer Company.
Bearlick.
Bearlick, brought to us by Ross Metcalf. And then we're finishing it off with, I think, a really inspired choice for top three.
I like this.
Top three late night gas station grabs. What are you grabbing? Late night.
I know
For
what
some
I'm
reason
grabbing,
you're at
number
a
one.
you're at a gas station.
If it's available.
I don't even.
Take some time.
Wow. And I mean,
can't wait to hear.
are we putting limits on that of just it's only food that you're grabbing, or it could be anything?
I'm not sure we should limit ourselves. in that
Food or
category.
snacks?
I'm food or snacks.
Well, I mean,
What does that
a hot
even
dog's different than a bag of chips.
They're both food.
Yes. What about a candy bar? Is that a snack?
It's a food.
It's still food.
Okay.
yeah. Just
Top three food snacks.
okay.
Okay, sure. Well, Jason, why are we talking about 1985 and the music that was?
So
Hold up, time out. We're if we're already diving in there, we're missing, I think, quite a few things that we wanted to discuss first. We wanted to do a little recap of the spring sports season, didn't we?
Oh, 100%.
I think we should. I think this time last year we were talking about 2024 as being the greatest year in Anacortes sports history. Might be 2025.
It definitely is the top two.
Yeah, it's the greatest run we've ever had.
So one of my co-hosts here had an amazing run in baseball and just came up a little bit short in the state title. Ran into a big arm from Bainbridge, but it was an amazing year. Swap.
Yeah, it was a great year. It was a great year. We won league, we won districts, we won regionals, we won a state semifinal game, and we lost in a state championship. And like you said, we ran into a big arm, was a good kid, University of Oregon commit. And he was
Oregon's a 0.
Yeah, I'd like him more if he wasn't going to Oregon, but that's beside the point. He was really good. He was 91, 92, and he no-hit us in the state championship game, but it was a great year. And, you look at the start of the year and think the state championship is in Bellingham, and you think, man, it'd be great if we could be there. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. And, I mean, you were there. What a great atmosphere. I mean, the stadium was completely packed. I don't know how many people were there, maybe 1,500, but it was a packed stadium full of Purple fans, and what a great environment to be in.
It was truly awesome to watch.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was phenomenal. It was a great experience for everyone that was there.
When you say 1,500 people, I was amazed. Obviously, I wasn't able to go, but when I talked to some of the people who ended up going, I was sort of like, oh, you went? Like, people from our community that I just wouldn't expect to be going to another city to watch high school baseball. And they were like, oh, no, the whole family went. It was awesome.
Well, I think one of the things that helped was it normally is on Memorial Day weekend, and the way the calendar fell this year, it was the weekend after Memorial Day. So people that would normally be somewhere were there. And I mean, really, the whole town was there. It was really cool.
I saw people there from school. They're like, "Oh, Mr. Morgenthaler," and I'm looking at him like, "Wow, you're here."
Yeah.
Like you and your family have never been to. I've never seen you at a sporting event.
I had kids in school the next week say, "I didn't know you were the coach."
Yeah. Well, there's about 90% of the kids in the locker room that when we look at them, we're like, "Oh, that's the baseball coach that you're going to see next year."
Yeah.
Only really?
Like, what? Really?
Only they're not.
Oh, no.
Only they're not going to see. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you look back at the season, would you say there's a couple moments that kind of stand out for you that either were special because of circumstances or you felt like really speak to like what was special about this team?
The Mount Vernon game. You know, Mount Vernon won the 3A state championship, and they were really, really good. And we beat them at home 3-0.
And that's against a good buddy of yours, and they have the number or top 10 draft pick on their team.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was, they're really good. And we were better than them that day.
Yeah.
And then I think that semifinal game, you know, our pitcher, Jake Andrew, was 11-0 this year and has just been such a great pitcher for us. And he hit his pitch count with 2 outs in the 7th.
Oh.
And I thought, you know, we wanted him to get through the game, but in retrospect, for him to be able to come out of the game and get a stadium full of people giving him a standing ovation
Yeah.
was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I have goosebumps right now.
I do too. I have goosebumps. Like for a high school kid to experience that at a minor league ballpark, the entire stadium standing up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
And just shoved it right up like Othello.
and Othello's really good.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of chatter. I love that. I love the chatter on the dugout chatter. I just love it.
The Othello guys,
Yeah, everything.
They were
Oh,
awesome.
I love
I-
both.
yeah.
Everyone doing it. It's just,
Yeah.
it makes the game better. Like instead of you sitting there and there's nothing.
yeah, and it wasn't derogatory chatter.
No.
It was just guys
It's
being
fun
super
chatter.
excited. Othello, man, I would freaking go to battle with those guys 100 times a year. They were fun to play. Good dudes. They're going to be right back there next year. But that was a really cool moment when he came out of the game, and then we were able to get the last out, win that thing. What a great year!
Nice
what a
job,
great year.
Stunger.
Yeah, yeah. Kevin Stunger came in, and then what a great state championship game he threw
Yeah. He threw the best game he threw all year, I think.
with
With everything on the line.
the biggest crowd. Unless you play pro baseball, that's the biggest crowd you're ever going to see. It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Go play junior college baseball. There's 50 people there.
Yeah.
And that was a packed house full of people yelling and screaming. It was awesome.
Well, good way for you to go out, Swap.
Yeah, that was my last game. And that was a great last game. Even though we lost, that was a great environment to be in for my last game.
Did you have any second thoughts about hanging it up after that game, or that seemed like that was the way that you wanted to go out? Like, obviously you want to win it, but like, it was a great group you had.
Yeah, and I knew all year that I was done at the end of the year. And I think people that are in my inner circle knew that it was my last year too. So it was, and I'm glad I knew also so that I could soak everything in that last game.
And already in the Hall of Fame, right?
Yes.
So you've done it all.
Well, I haven't done it all.
Well-
Didn't win a state championship, but
You got a coach of the year?
yeah, got coach of the year this year for the 2A in the state.
And you're the most wins. And how many wins do you have in your career?
378.
That's a lot of wins for baseball.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
So think about 20 a year.
not getting state championship. I would say that in baseball, there's so much luck, so much randomness involved to it that getting that number of wins that you got is a much greater indication of coaching versus whether you won a state championship or not. Like, obviously everyone wants to win a state championship and it would have been great to do that. but there's so many things that are difficult to control in baseball.
Baseball's really hard. And the way state baseball is set up, you've got to win a regional. And to win a regional, you've got to win 2 games in the same day against good teams. And it's really hard. It's hard to get out of our district. And we were lucky to get out of our district.
That was the greatest performance I've ever seen from you and your coaching staff.
On that regional day?
Yes, it was mind-blowing.
There was a lot going on that day.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing from a pitching standpoint. And then you got the pitch count that comes in. There was a lot going on that day. We were pretty fortunate. But baseball's hard. To your point, baseball is really hard. And, you know, anyone that's ever coached a high school sport knows it's hard. And, you know, I think when you're a coach of a school where it's a one-school town, right, it's hard.
Yeah.
Well, and add on to that, we're the 2A classification, which goes from about 650, I think, to 1,200. It's around that. I forget the exact bottom number, but we're like a 700 school. Like
Yeah,
one
we're
of
a smaller
smallest
2A.
2A schools in the state.
We're small as 20%.
But I
of
think
2A
with-
teams in the state.
What's kind of unique about the 2As is most 2A schools are one school towns. So they're, you know, if you're the coach of the baseball team in that town, you know, a lot of what you do and what happens in that town kind of funnels through you. And it's more work than I think it is just being the coach at, I don't know, Auburn Riverside,
Yeah.
or Garfield or Seattle Prep. You know, it's more than it is at other places.
Well, then you have the reclass last year. So you have some 3A teams moving down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Bainbridge.
yeah.
They've never been 2A in their life, ever.
No, but I'll tell you what, they were really good.
Yeah, they were.
They were damn good.
I mean,
should
and
be.
they would not have. I mean, maybe it's Bainbridge, Mount Vernon,
yeah.
3A.
Yeah. If Bainbridge was still 3A. I mean, the 2 arms Bainbridge had, holy smokes, they were good. But enough about baseball. Track won a state championship.
Yeah. 2 in a row.
That's
Back
awesome.
to back, baby. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah. It was a good time. You know, winning a state championship or, you know, just winning a game. It's always such a weird feeling because you get done with it and you're sort of like, hey, we won. You're like telling the other coaches, we won. Like, you're like reminding yourself we won. And there's a certain aspect of it that's like, it doesn't feel real. And then after about 24 hours, it's like nothing happened. It's no big deal. You've already like moved past it. Versus losing a game or coming up short, like cross country. We've, I think, been second in state on the boys side or the girls side for 4 years. Second in state last year for the boys, I believe. It's like that sticks with you a much longer time than getting first place.
Yeah, and the losses, you know, as a coach, the losses stick with you more than the wins. And that's one of the curses of being a coach. But the unique thing about track, and I have not been a track coach, but now I've got a couple kids doing track. And what's interesting about that state tournament is you go in and you kind of can look at things and project, and if people are going to do this and people are going to do that, but you need all these people to kind of perform. And it's really interesting.
On a huge stage.
Yes.
So it's 2A, 3A, 4A. Everyone's there. That was my first time going to see, because my son, both our kids went, and the pressure. I mean, there's pressure everywhere. Like if you have a free throw with 1 second left, you're tied, or you're up to bat. Like everything.
That's the beauty of sports, man.
You have to, like, you hear this, and now you have to run 10 seconds. That's it, as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Or you throw a javelin or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's a good point. So a couple of things you guys said. So number one, the crazy thing about track is, you know, if you're in a baseball game or say a basketball game, you've got that whole time to where you're going back and forth. You could blow the team out in the first half and you've kind of sewed it up. But like that free throw you're talking about that's at the end of the game that means everything, every opportunity in track is that moment.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing javelin, you have 6 free throws at the end of the game and you're trying to hit one of them. Just one. You don't have to throw the number one throw every single time. You just got to throw it once. The longest event there takes 10 minutes. Whereas, if you're doing basketball, it's a 45-minute game or whatever it is.
It kind of reminds me of swim. Like when you're at the Olympics and you've done your whole life and then maybe you false start.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Your career's over for 4 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because you moved. Just like even on the blocks.
Absolutely.
For track. Like,
totally. And, I can say as a throwing coach, you get out there into the ring and or the throwing area, and your body might just forget. You go in there and you feel like you're ready to throw, and you're just so stressed out by it that all of a sudden you're doing things you've never done all year long, and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, and it's really hard to get back to it. But you wake up the next day and you might have it back again.
And you guys are down there for 4 days.
Yeah.
And it's, having to navigate, going to sleep, making sure everybody's sleeping, making sure everybody's eating.
And a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40, boys and girls, probably 50 kids.
But I'll tell you
40.
what, having never been to that event before, that is the coolest
it is.
freaking thing
It was so awesome.
ever.
It was watching the high jump where that kid tried 7 foot and the entire area in that area is stopped and watching, and then every now and then you get a kid that wants you to clap.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like there's 500 people clapping,
Oh, it's amazing.
It would make me jump higher.
Yeah.
So, and then, the team aspect of it, the second thing, because that's how it is for individuals. But as far as teams go, it's tough because you go all season and you've got your whole team and they are really winning based upon depth, how deep your team is, how many numbers you have out. We have the last 2 years, some of the biggest teams we've ever had, starting the year, like 130 kids out. And that means you're going to kill most teams every single meet, whether it's county. We're not even close to the other two, the teams that were next behind us, or moving on to sub districts and things like that. But then you get to state, and your team has been whittled down from 130 at the start of the year to, okay, now we've got 30 kids total left. That's 15 on the boys' side, 10 on the girls. And it doesn't become about depth anymore. It becomes what kind of elite athletes do you have and how many events are they in? Like there's been some years where I remember Seahome won it based upon 2 kids. Mm-hmm. So you could win it because you've got 2 like generational elite athletes, or you could win it like we did this year where we got 70 points, I think it was, and there were a bunch of people that scored points. And that's tough to have a team like that where you got a bunch of people that could score. I mean, it gives you a lot of wiggle room, but it means that everybody has to at least do kind of well.
Yeah.
I mean, Ty had a great
Swappy,
performance.
baby. Swappy's kid.
He was ranked like, I think 6 coming in. And so that's like, we're looking at 3 points. Instead, he gets second, and that's 8. So that's 5-point difference right there.
Yeah, and one of the coolest days ever for me was we're going to the state semifinal for baseball. I wish I could have been at track, obviously, but we're here hitting at our field, and they're running behind in Bellingham. So we're like, well, let's wait a little bit. And I'm like, well, let's wait because I'm watching javelin on my phone. And he gets second. And which is one reason I'm quitting coaching is I'm tired of missing that stuff. But it was still, what a great day. Like my son gets second in state and we win the state semifinal.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
I know. And you had a long day.
Oh, I went down there in the morning and watched them triple jump.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
was a
then
long
it was
day.
funny because we were talking about it at school. We're like, well, what happens if there's a monster wreck on I-5. He's like, well, I'm going to get in the helicopter.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull over. Someone's going to pick me up in a helicopter, and I'm flying to Bellingham. Because,
Totally.
I mean, there could have been, you never know with I-5.
No, and I was down there and it was like 11:30 and I'm at Tacoma and I'm thinking, God, there was a point where I was like, I need to go home.
Yeah, because you don't know. I
Yeah.
mean,
So we leave on a Wednesday just for that exact reason. Our first events are on Thursday morning at they're about noon, and we've had some times where we used to leave on Thursday and we would get there about 20 minutes before the first kid was going to go,
Yeah.
when we left like 4 hours before.
Yeah.
And we got caught in traffic and had to eat lunch, and all of a sudden your kid that was supposed to get first in state, now it's like they're not even getting to warm up.
Yeah.
So that just extends the whole thing Wednesday to Saturday.
But again, that event down there, that is one of the coolest freaking events I've ever been at.
yeah. So, Ruck,
Yeah.
3-peat next year. Let's go.
3-peat, baby.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. And then just walk off in the sunset.
Hey, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
We have pieces returning and the walking off into the sunset. That's a possibility every year when you're coaching.
Let me tell you, now that I'm not coaching, it is very appealing.
Yeah. Yep. I think whenever I get done with track every year, I'm just always like, gosh, I don't know if I ever want to do that again. Every season's just
But you
a
know
grind.
what?
It's a
the
grind.
last 2 years have been so fun.
I mean,
Well,
For
Sure.
everybody.
Yeah.
It's been a great 2 years.
And you have a great helper for javelin for your home meets.
you do. Yeah. You do a great job. Yeah. You know how it is though, Swap, you get done with baseball, just the grind of it. Just like the Saturdays you put in, the leaving the field at 6 or 7.
Well, I was
it's
telling
nonstop.
somebody, it finally dawned on me this year. You think about people out there that work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
You know, there's people out there that have to work 2 jobs. And this was like the first year where I would come home after teaching all day and be like, I just want to sit down. And I can't. I got to go to my second job, which is coaching. And that's no walk in the park. Like it's a lot. And so you're teaching, you know, we work 35 hours a week, but it's really 40 to 50. And then you're coaching, and that's 20 to 60, depending on your schedule that week. And your coaching it's not like you're freaking putting Twinkies in a bag. That's a stressful job. And, you know, you think about these people out there that work 2 jobs. That's when you're coaching and teaching, you're working 2 jobs.
Yeah. And you get the Saturday in, all of a sudden, you know, you're easily 60 to 80 hours for the week that you're working.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough.
Well, I appreciate both of you.
Thanks, man.
I spent my years coaching too, so
You've done your
I
time.
You know
too.
what it's like.
You've done your time.
Yeah.
It's
now it's just JV middle school basketball.
That's big time. 6 weeks. It's a blitz.
You know what? And it's fun because every kid wants to be there, and we'll do 3-on-2 for an hour,
continuous 3-on-2, and they play so hard.
and they think it's the greatest thing.
And
in the
once
world.
a week, we'll do half court shots for candy.
Yes.
Well, hey, we've chopped it up here about the spring sports season. I don't think there's anything else we're really trying to get to before 1985. Is that right? We good to go with the songs
I
from
think we can move on.
the year
buddy.
that was?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Jason, you want to tell us then finally about 1985? Why are we choosing 1985?
So 1985, you know, we hadn't podcasted in a while. So this last week, one of the days that Swap and I went out to make some bets. Speaking of that real quick, Guy, you're amazing. So anyway, we were making bets, and then on the way home, I heard from Channel 25 on Sirius XM, Classic Vinyl. They're doing a 40-year anniversary. So top 10, they basically did top 10 albums from 85, and you could vote on it. So they started talking about a few of them, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a great thing for the podcast.
Nice.
So we're going to do songs from 1985. So that's 40 years. So Ruck was not born yet.
This is a fact.
1985 was the heyday of MTV. So when I think to 1985, I had the little cable box.
Yes.
Was MTV channel 24 back in the day? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
man.
ESPN
But I remember
was
the
23.
the little box that we got.
The little white box with the red number,
Yes, and you had a little remote,
little clicker.
and it went red.
Yeah.
And MTV was on 24 hours a day.
And I feel like ESPN was 23 or 21 and MTV was 23 or 24. Those are the only two channels I watched.
So
And I'm a better person for it.
So, well, let's see. Ruck, I want to start with you.
Yes.
1985. Even though you weren't born,
Okay.
like what would be your number one album just by or song looking now?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't think about albums from that time period because not being alive from then, I'm looking back at the most popular songs. Now I definitely look at albums, but looking back,
So like number one song for you.
I mean, it's gotta be, you just want me to play it? You
Sure.
guys can guess it.
Yeah, and we'll guess
Okay.
it.
You already know it.
Oh yeah.
Dire Straits, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Money for
No.
nothing.
Can I
So
skip
one of
ahead?
the-
Because
this
this
is
is like
the
the
top
longest intro.
No,
I
it's
know.
great.
I mean,
Mark Knopfler on guitar too
So
is
good.
underrated.
he's so good.
So I think about this as being the number 5 best video of all time on MTV as a kid.
A lot of air guitar going on in the background right now.
Ugh. Great song.
I love it. So, I mean, they've got a lot of other good hits, but this song,
Well,
the intro, just I
This is
love
one of
long
the
guitar
top 3
riffs.
albums of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you what the name of the album even
So
is.
Brothers in Arms.
I can picture it. It was light blue.
Correct.
And the entire cover was light blue except for a little bit on the left.
Was there a guitar?
Yes. It was one of the few vinyl albums my dad bought.
Really?
Yeah.
So Far Away, Brothers in Arms. The whole album is amazing.
Yeah, I mean the song though for me, that's what it is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's brings back a lot of memories. What else we got in 85?
We have Tears for Fears.
we have a couple from
songs
them.
from The Big Chair.
So
Is the album.
Ruck might have a couple queued up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, we play this a lot in PE.
Yes, we do.
They love it.
It's probably a good thing for them to know at this point that the name of this album or name of this song.
So, Swap, did you see like 2 years ago he did it? The guy at the head of the band redid
Yeah.
the song with his daughter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You know what's cool about PE? We'll play all this stuff, and kids will come back and say, "Man, we miss your music."
Yeah. No, it's because and then they'll go home and tell their parents,
And their
like,
parents
"Oh,"
are like, "Yeah, your teachers are cool."
until we play Cake.
Love that. Okay, I'm gonna play another one from that same album by them.
Oh, Shout.
I remember this video distinctly.
Oh, wow. They were so good.
Okay, I got one more from them.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So are they British?
Oh, yes. Swap, can you name this song in 2 seconds? Even though you know it.
I don't.
I can't.
You're about to cry right now, aren't
I
you?
can't name the song.
Oh, what?
I can't. La 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 la. Remember this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Talk about the weather.
Is this something happened? I'm head over heels?
Oh,
Yeah,
baby.
That's it. Head over heels.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you got it. Head over heels. Good job. That was impressive.
Okay, one more album.
Okay.
Oh, this will blow your mind.
Okay.
Phil Collins.
So,
No jacket required.
and we've talked about this, but off the air, we've talked about this. 1985, for some reason, a 5'5" bald man was the coolest man in the world.
Is he really 5'5"?
Maybe 5'7".
One more night.
I'm ready to slow dance right now. If there were anybody but men in the
This is
room.
Anacortes Middle School.
Yes.
And it's dark.
I
at
know.
3:30 after school.
Yes.
And there's a dance.
And there's a curtain so that nobody can go on the other side of the gym. But right now, if there were anybody but men in the room, I would slow dance with somebody.
I think Josh is even happy right now.
He can't hear it right now.
But he knows.
Yes, One More Night, Phil Collins. Yes. Man. Oh my God. Will you play more Phil Collins?
Oh, place. This is all off this album?
Yeah.
Hey, what about the song that he did where they put on the big masks of presidents?
So that was
Land of Confusion.
Yes.
That might not have been 1985.
But, well, right now that's not on this album, but that is an amazing song.
Yes.
And then hey, is In the Air Tonight on this album?
Oh my God.
No,
What?
it is not.
It should be.
It's not?
No.
Is Susudio on this?
It is.
Susudio?
You want to play that?
Yes.
I honestly don't know if I've heard that song before.
God. There's like some brass.
Oh, this is very 80s sounding.
Oh, yeah. So, do you swap
This is a toe tapper.
The first time. Oh, right. What's the first lyric?
Girl, that's beyond my mind. All the time. Susudio.
Nice.
We should do this for karaoke.
Yes, we should. At Frida's.
That's the first time you've heard that song, Ruck?
Yeah.
What else we got off that one?
I don't know if this is from that album,
No.
but this is by him from that year.
Another album is Heart,
Okay.
self-titled.
Heart.
Yeah. I don't know what's on it.
Crazy for You, maybe?
Nope.
No?
I don't think so.
Barracuda? That was earlier.
I think that was late 70s.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think What About Love's on it?
Oh, yeah. This is straight slow dance song.
It's so good.
You can turn it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Swappy, wait till you hear
I
it.
forget. You love your music loud.
I've been lonely.
I just air drummed and there was no drum.
I know you did. So you were waiting.
And that's all I can do. The love I'm sending ain't making it through to your heart. You've been hiding, never letting it show. Always trying.
Swap, do you have a song or an album from here, from this year?
So, yeah, Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh,
But there's something that you forgot. What about love? Don't you want someone to
So this song
care
thinks
about you?
my mom loves 1985 Heart,
Oh,
but hates Barracuda. And I'm like, well, that doesn't count. She loves this and then cries all the time.
Only wanna share it with you.
I'm crying right now.
You might need it someday.
So every dance in high school that I was ever at, there was some point where they played What About Love?
Really?
Yes, and you would like
Even in 1990, my freshman year.
1988. And as soon as you heard the start of that, you would be like looking for the person you wanted to slow dance with.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that's 100%.
Yes.
And then you're the last guy, and there's a girl over there, and you're like, okay, I'm going.
I know.
I'm
Like,
going in.
there's 20 guys waiting to see. And then if you're the last guy, you're going to go get a drink of water or go to the bathroom real quick.
And then that girl stands over there in the corner. It's just how it works. But 70% had girlfriends. So they would be dancing together. So
wrong?
you said Huey Lewis.
And the News.
So are you talking about the power of love?
It's a curious thing.
Oh, this movie's amazing. Remember when he starts skateboarding down the street
Yes.
and hits just onto a truck? When does that happen?
It's
It's a curious thing.
Make a one man weep, make another man sing. Change your
We have dancing in the studio right now.
more than a feeling. That's the power of love.
Underrated. Huey Lewis in the News, sports.
Yes. We need more Huey Lewis in our life right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
now this song, like 1985, comes out on the Back to Future soundtrack.
Correct.
So not like his own album. But
No,
it is
like-
his
But
song
his
for sure.
album was like 84.
Yeah.
No, sports. Huey Lewis sports.
Power of Love. Back to the Future, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the song.
Yeah.
Yes. Marty McFly,
But
Doc.
his album Huey Lewis in the News Sports was like I Want a New Drug. Those songs
Yeah.
I think were before 85.
Yeah, it was 83.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier, great movie from the 80s, maybe 1990, actually. Duets. Huey Lewis, Gwyneth Paltrow, Paul Giamatti, Andre Brower, maybe even a cameo from Michael Bublé.
In 90?
Yes. So Huey Lewis is estranged from his daughter, played by Gwyneth Paltrow, and they go to the national karaoke competition.
Did you really? No, you did not, Josh.
No, it's and can you imagine a better karaoke singer than Huey Lewis? Duets. Yes.
Wow.
So how about one song?
You guys, there's so many good songs.
Hey, I
We're
got
not
one.
going to get to them all.
Hey,
No,
how
hey,
about-
just get to 'em.
Listener,
I got one.
I mean, you can
Can I
tell
get
us all
you
you
one?
want.
Hey,
you
this
can,
one-
You can tell us what we missed, but we're going to miss.
No, this one's going to blow everyone's minds. I think a few. I mean,
Okay.
Tara was young, but from the movie The Breakfast Club.
Oh,
This is like one of the best songs. Every time it comes on, even in PE.
Judd Nelson, Molly
I play it.
Ringwald, Emilio
I
Estevez.
mean, Simple Minds, Don't You
Yes.
Forget About Me.
Yes, every time it plays.
Oh.
And I've said this
And
before.
it starts, and you're like,
But Morgie, here's the key. I've said this before. I used to identify with the students. Now I identify with the vice principal.
oh, yeah. I mean, this song is legend. I mean, that's right there. That's what he did.
Yes, Judd Nelson.
Into the show. I mean, the 80s Brat Pack. Ringwald, Ali Sheedy. Who was the narrator, the kid, who was also in Weird Science?
Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, and he was in the last
He was
season of
in-
Reacher.
Was he really?
Was-
I haven't seen the
you're
last
right.
season of Reacher.
He totally is.
I haven't seen the last season of Reacher.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh my God, he's in that?
Yes.
Do you remember him in 16 Candles?
Oh yes.
Yes. Long Duck Dong.
No, that wasn't him.
No.
But Long Duck Dong was in there,
Yes.
and he was called Dong.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Automobile?
Dong. Where is my automobile?
You guys are unreal.
I don't think you've seen that movie.
What movie?
16 Candles.
No. Oh my God, Rock.
We have to watch it. I'm going to watch it tonight for you.
I bet it sucks. I bet it's not good anymore.
It doesn't.
Sometimes these movies that are old like this, they were good at the time. They're
You know
not good
what? I
anymore.
think 16 Candles is one that's good.
It's ageless.
Yes.
Okay.
How about the name of the band is Starship?
Yeah, I know what song you're talking about. I'm going to play it once I find it.
We built this city.
Oh.
We built this city on rock and roll.
Now,
I want to know, I think Ruck's trying to say this the same way.
yeah.
There's Jefferson Airplane,
Yep.
there was Jefferson Starship,
And I think
And
Grace
now there's
Slick
Starship.
Yeah.
was the singer for both.
So just left Jefferson Starship and went Starship. Or the same band.
Maybe.
Because she was, yeah.
She was Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah. She was Jefferson Airplane or Jefferson Starship?
She was both.
That's crazy.
So
So my favorite song from all of those bands is Jane.
can I tell you what I've heard Jefferson Airplane is named after?
Yes.
Please tell us.
What I've heard is that a Jefferson Airplane was when you took a matchstick and split it longitudinally, you could make a roach clip out of it.
And that's what they named.
That was what they would refer to as a Jefferson Airplane.
Well, what
Wow,
you said
that's
just
incredible.
now, I don't know if people know what that is.
A roach?
Yes.
I
Well,
mean,
I'll
There's
let-
some people,
the people
on our
that-
podcast that do not know what that is.
I'll let
Well-
the listener investigate.
Yeah. Tara, you do not know what that is.
I feel like anyone over the age of 30 should know that.
What? I disagree.
They should.
Could somebody fact check me on that?
Josh is on it.
And I'm correct.
Nice. Okay, I got another one. You ready for this?
Okay, we're going to have to identify it
Yeah.
once. Oh, Foreigner? What?
Foreigner's
I'm gonna
really
cry.
underrated.
My son loves Foreigner so much right now that he's in the bathroom singing in the shower and he sings this song.
I'm glad. I'm sure he's super excited that you are sharing this with the world.
Well, he doesn't listen, so who gives? Who cares? But he sings Creed and Foreigner.
Oh my god.
No, definitely not a zero, Jack. I'm taking him to the Creed concert.
What? I did
am.
not know that.
Yeah,
Creed?
August 17th.
I just want you
Holy.
to record my own prison.
I'm gonna record it for you.
Yes.
I saw Creed in 1999, and they were so freaking amazing.
Thank you for censoring yourself there.
Hey,
Yes.
oh my goodness, this wasn't on here. Oh. Hey, I got another one.
Yeah.
So the name of the band is USA for Africa.
Okay, I got it.
We Are the World?
What?
Are you kidding me?
1995
85.
or 1985. We Are the World.
Yeah. So I had to get to the
Hey,
chorus.
any listeners, anything else you want to think of, you can email us 1985 songs or albums. Ruck, have you seen this video?
No. Why
It's
would I have
probably
seen
the
this?
greatest copulation of singers. Sorry,
What is the word?
copulation. What is it?
Oh, you're looking for the word compilation,
Compilation.
but you said copulation as if someone was
No, that's
copulating.
not what I said. The greatest singers of all time.
Isn't Michael Jackson on it?
Yes.
Yeah. This was to support AIDS relief.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think was Bob Geldof behind this.
Yeah.
All right, I've got after
Here's
this
Michael
song-
right here. No, not yet.
I think we just heard him.
So that's Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers is in this.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, or it's
Jeez.
Michael
I want you to
McDonald.
say, turn it up a little. Swap. Name every person that sings.
Pointer Sisters.
Here we go. Listen to this one. Michael Jackson. And wait till the boss comes in right here.
Oh yeah, the boss killed it in this.
Dionne Warwick.
Wow.
No, it's Diana Ross.
It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart,
Wow. Any other songs?
so they know that
Yeah, I think Ruck's about to pull one up that's going to blow your mind.
will be.
Yeah.
So I have the video on my phone right now.
It's the greatest video of MTV
The
history.
pencil drawing became a human.
Yes, when he goes through
Yes.
the door.
Yes.
And so the name of the band is Aha.
Yep.
Okay, got another one for you, Morgie.
I
Coming
was going to
up.
say, I think we need to speed run some because,
Okay.
you know, we're at 52-minute mark.
I think we're doing well though. So Ruck's got one for you, Morgie.
Here we go.
This is for Brad too.
Oh yeah,
Sign Dog.
Little Prince.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, my man Warren Zevon did a cover of this song.
Of course you did.
He did.
Yeah. Super weird. Not very good.
5 and 10.
My boss was Mr. McGee.
Hey, we would be amazing karaoke singers.
Oh, I know.
We need to do it.
For sure.
Maybe podcast karaoke.
Jeez.
100%. You know, Yellow Dog's coming out this summer.
Are they going to do Yellow Dog at Yellow Dog Studios?
Well, maybe we do a live.
Why not?
I think we probably should.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple Yellow
This
Dog
summer?
originals. Yeah. August
So we're having Yellow Dog here.
in the Yellow Dog Studios.
That sounds amazing. This is the best place to have it.
Dude, my brain would explode.
So, Ruck,
Yeah.
Robert Palmer. You will know this one.
Yeah.
So for Brad's 30th or 50th birthday, there was a few women that dressed up as, if you've watched this video before, they just sit there and they have a red outfit and they try and play guitar. 80s were a great
Man.
decade.
The more I listened in 1985, I wish it was 1985.
Yeah, we need to.
Remember all the women in the background of these videos?
Yeah, they're dancing the same.
Yes. Dressed the same.
Yes.
All right, we got another request here.
Okay, we got another one from 85.
Oh,
Every
yes.
baseball game in the world.
yes, knows this. One of the best songs ever.
Well, I beat the drum and hold the phone. The sun came out today. We're born again.
Okay, I've got two songs for us.
Okay.
And you have to not just name who sang it, but you've got to say what movie it was from.
So, name of song and movie.
Song, and you can even do swap. I see what you're throwing
Okay.
at me. The person who sings it, the album. Although I guess the album is probably just going to be the not album. Name of the song,
Song,
artist,
band, and
movie.
Movie.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. First one is here.
Oh. Oh. This is
I need something else to
well,
happen.
hold on.
Okay.
I think I have the answer, but I'll have to wait.
Why do you have to wait?
It's Beverly Hills Cop.
No.
Oh, it's Miami Vice.
There you go.
Oh, Don Johnson, Philip
I
Michael
know,
Thomas.
but I don't know who sings this.
This is by Jan Hammer.
We would have never got that.
No.
That's fine. Here, I'll give you the easier one.
Axel
yeah.
F. Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes, but
Who's the artist?
it's Haldermeyer or Frankenmeyer.
Harold Faltermeyer.
Faltermeyer.
Oh, yes.
Dude, this is a great song.
Yeah, objectively a great song.
I can just see Eddie Murphy right now with Nick Nolte walking down a street in L.A.
So speaking of just something like this,
Yeah.
Alan Parsons Project,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and you play the Chicago Bulls theme, I think they should do that for basketball.
It's a great song.
I
'Cause
think
we did it.
I
We
think
did it.
I need that every morning when I wake up.
I just watched the Last Dance. It was on ESPN 2 days ago.
I watched
I
Celtics.
can
like, what are you
rewatch
doing?
that.
I go, I'm watching The Last Dance. She goes, didn't we watch this during COVID? I'm like, yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I watched Celtics Lakers 30 for 30.
Yes. Oh, Motley
Okay.
Crue.
This
Theater of Pain.
This might bring the house down right now.
album. Home
I mean,
Sweet
are we
Home.
going out on this one?
Do you remember
It's
the
not a bad one to
Do you
go
remember the
out.
video? They're in
This
the
is
tour bus.
This is straight 1987.
Tommy Lee's twirling the drumsticks.
And then this was when you were in high school at a dance
Yes.
right here,
Yes.
because I was in middle school. Mr. Swap is trying to play the keyboard right now without a keyboard.
It's working for me.
Jan Hammer, I saw it.
Yeah.
Just one more night.
And I'm coming on this long and winding road. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Home, sweet home.
Man, this is Motley
Hey,
Crue.
Mick Mars right here.
Oh. Motley Crue's Magnus Opus.
Yes.
There's a lot of good Motley Crue out there.
You know that I've seen too many
Okay.
Oh, I got one more for you.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Do we want to each take, like, how do we got to end this at some point?
Okay,
We could
I
end
got
on Home
one.
Sweet
I got
Home.
one.
You got one. You're only allowed one more. Pat, if you want one more, take one more. I don't know if I really care to take one more because I've got about 7 that I could take.
But it's kind of funny. So it's Lionel Richie, 1985.
Okay.
Starts with an S.
Say you, say me.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You can do 5 seconds. This
Yeah.
is straight MTV.
I don't think I've heard this before.
What?
Say you, say me.
Yeah. I'm
for always.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna play another one while Pat's
Wait.
trying to find something else.
Oh my god.
Isn't that funny, Swap?
No, that's amazing.
I know this one. It was from a TV show.
Yeah.
St. Elsewhere.
Oh, it's St. Elmo's Fire.
No, St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah. That was,
Yeah, this is a movie. I was.
it's right after Breakfast Club.
I feel like Andrew McCarthy was in it.
Yes.
Pat, you're sure about that one you showed me? That's not even like her most popular one from that year, is it?
Anything from her
Oh, really?
to end this.
Who sings this, Rock?
John Parr.
Oh, jeez. Madonna?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I remember girls dressing like her.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And if they dress like Madonna now, they would probably be considered emo,
Yes.
Yeah.
even though that was just a thing. Rock, have you ever seen the video?
No. No. Never.
Ruck right now is showing the video on his phone, and it's very provocative.
You need to watch the video. I think she's in Venice.
Yeah. She's trying to provoke me. I can see it.
Made her feel shiny and new, Ruck.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing. Well, we are going out on that song. I think we're taking a break before we return with our beer of the week. Beer of the week brought to us by Ross Metcalf Bear Lake Beer Company. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to the View from the Rock podcast. I'm your host, Ruck, and we are diving right into our beer of the week. Jason, tell us about our beer of the week.
So it's from Bear Lick Beer Company.
Bear Lick.
How do you spell that?
BAERLIC.
It's got to be someone's last name, right?
Maybe. I
Bear
mean,
Lick.
but bear is spelled different.
I mean,
Good vibes only hazy IPA. Sorry. It's just spelled different.
I know, it's spelled
I
like-
mean, it's different.
imagine if you took the word Gaelic. It's spelled like that, but it's bear or beer.
Yes.
I don't know.
Bear Lick.
Bear Lick. Did I say it wrong the first time?
No,
Bear Lick.
Or did I say beer lick?
I don't think there's a right way to say it.
I think you said it right.
So good vibes only hazy IPA from one of our top listeners, Mr. Ross Metcalf, who's having a great weekend.
Yeah, he's currently in Suncadia on a golf trip.
Oh, hanging out with the boys.
Yeah.
6.7 ABV.
Okay.
It's a New England hazy IPA.
Ooh.
For one of the first times ever, they don't really give us a good synopsis of the beer. So Untapped gives it a 3.95 out of 5 with 10,000 reviews.
Okay.
It has a 7 SRM.
And SRM stands for
Standard reference method. So it's a scale that measures the color of the beer. So our last podcast, we introduced SRM. So the American Society of Brewing Chemists, ASBC,
Wow.
developed the scale in 1950. Enjoy your beer, fellas.
That's incredible. How would you rate the can?
I like the font.
I don't like the can compared to others.
I like the can and I like the logo. I don't know if they go together.
It's very Mystery Machine, Scooby Doo.
Yeah, that's 100% correct.
But the logo of the beer company does not jibe with the font of the beer.
Yeah. Well, they're two different fonts. That also makes it a little odd.
So what do you think of this beer?
It is heavy.
It's a hazy.
It's definitely got some grapefruit flavor in it.
It's got a lot of body.
Yeah. I mean, it's very opaque. Can't see through it. I'm not sure what other flavors I'm getting, though, besides grapefruit or maybe orange.
I'm getting some citrus,
Yeah.
maybe some
That would be grapefruit and orange. Sorry. Just saying.
but heavy
Yeah.
for a citrus.
It's a meal.
Yeah. Thick,
Must not be filtered.
bulbous.
I do know what that means. Well, what are you guys going to ask me?
What would you pair this with?
Oh, yeah. What would you pair it with?
A nice, this is a nice summer beer. I think a nice platter of meats and cheeses would go well. Maybe some summer sausage.
Would you do
I don't know if I'm not doing any meat. Sorry.
would
with
you do
this
any
beer.
duck pepperoni with this?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
No meat to duck pepperoni, 100%.
Well, I mean,
When would you not have duck pepperoni, really?
I think that would
duck
go really well
pepperoni
with
would
this.
be not in the winter.
What?
Eh,
Why not?
do you want it all year round?
Why wouldn't you have it all year?
No, this
Speaking
is a good beer.
we just ran out.
Oh, God.
So now Papa went. Now we're going to venison pepperoni, which is going to be amazing.
A little leaner.
And we're going to do a pepperoni taste off on the next podcast to see if you can decide between duck or venison pepperoni.
How can we do that? You just ran out.
Well, we have one more thing of duck.
Oh, you got a secret stash.
Yeah.
Got it.
Uncle Jeff has.
Oh,
So did I hear that we're going to do a pepperoni taste off?
Yes.
I like that.
So when is the next podcast?
I think it has to be.
Wednesday?
Oh, it could be. 100%.
I mean, what else we doing?
Well, but the venison pepperoni will not be ready by Wednesday. It just went in 2 days ago.
oh,
So when will it be ready? I don't know anything about pepperoni.
It's going to be ready in August.
oh.
Okay.
So we'll do a little taster then. Do we need to get like some other pepperoni, like a little sampler, and then we decide our top 3 pepperoni choices?
So I like this beer. It's very heavy. It's thick. It's got a lot of body to it.
If you were at the bar, would you buy another one of these?
I'd probably do a lighter IPA.
Here's the thing. I don't know if this is what you guys were talking about earlier about the freezer, but it could be colder, and I think that would make it feel less heavy. It's coldish, but like with these heavier beers, especially hazies, like it feels like I'm kind of drinking a little bit of warm orange juice.
That's my
and I
fault.
want some ice cold orange juice.
So Ruck, would you say this is like drinking a beer from the Rockfish?
I don't drink Rockfish beer, so I'm not sure.
You've never had a beer there?
I don't really like Anacortes Brewery beer.
Well, it's warm.
Oh, like where they serve it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, generally,
This is not warm.
It's
no,
not
I
warm.
didn't say it was.
It's just
coldish.
not ice cold like you guys.
I want
like.
it ice cold.
I know you do.
You know,
That's my fault.
Part of
no,
the reason,
it's not. It's nobody's fault.
No, I'm not blaming. I would just say part of the reason that I would like it to be ice cold is because it's so powerful with the flavors it has that when it's colder, it's going to tamp that down a little bit. The warmer it is, the
I
more
think
flavor.
that there would be beer aficionados out there that would think that because of the temperature this is at, you're experiencing all of the flavors.
No, I think that's 100% right, which is what I don't want. I don't want all the flavors this has. It's too much. I still enjoy it, but I want it to be colder, so I'm just not getting kicked right in the teeth.
So, Ruck, when we go to the bar and we order a beer,
Yeah.
do you immediately think of the flavors and what you're tasting? Or it's just a beer and I'm drinking it?
I'm going to answer for Ruck right now.
Okay.
I think that I should do that more.
Think about what the taste is.
Yes.
Instead of just sucking it down?
Correct.
Just housing it. Yeah, I always am thinking about the flavors. Like
I
So,
agree.
for example,
I'm not a hazy guy.
Josh can attest to this. When we go have some beers, Josh will get one beer and have that beer every single time after in that one session. I will have one beer and then I will go, what else do they have? And I'll have something else and then I'll have something else. And that's just because I'm trying to get different tastes. Now, probably by the third one, am I really able to ascertain the different tastes and notes between them? No, I'm probably, my palate's toasted, but I'm just chasing the dragon of flavors.
Wow.
You know that though.
I know. I mean, that's why, like, then we should go, every time we go, we get a flight.
Yeah. Flights are
I have no interest in a flight.
fine. I just find that I don't know if it tastes the same out of a little shot glass as it does out of a pint glass.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're not tasting the beer normally when you go to
I am, actually. And I'm very, I'm not a hazy guy.
Yeah.
I'm a West Coast, like the IPA, like
So what flavor are
so-
you looking for then?
So, Mr. Morgenthaler.
hoppy.
Mr. Morgenthaler, you go to a tavern and you buy a beer and it's cold. What is your go-to beer? What is the best thing you could order?
Number one beer
Yes.
of the day.
Yes.
It's an IPA. And it's hoppy, but it's not hazy.
So you want
It's a West Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So West Coast would be like resiny or piney or bitter. That's what you're looking for?
Yes. So my number one beer, yes, out of tap, is what Swap just held up.
A Space Dust.
Yes.
Space Dust.
Yeah, that's my number one beer. Like if they have Space Dust on tap, it's a no-brainer.
You guys choose that over like Bodie?
Yep. Every time.
I don't
But-
know that I've dabbled in the Space Dust that much. I've obviously had it.
There's
but-
certain times where
It makes me sneeze.
we're allergic to certain hops.
yeah.
Yeah,
which
Space
is
Dust
true.
at times will make me sneeze.
What hops are on that can? Does it tell you? Because like I can tell you on this can right here, the one we're trying today, Bear Lake Hazy Indian Pale IPA.
Can you tell me what
It
hops
says-
are there?
Yeah,
Because
Centennial.
I couldn't read it because I didn't have my reading glasses that I just got 2 weeks ago.
Centennial, Cashmere,
'Cause I'm old.
and
I'm 50.
Amarillo or Amarillo. Centennial, Cashmere, and Amarillo.
I can't read the can.
You can pass it to me.
Yes.
That's Space Dust.
Yes.
They may
Hey,
not-
thank you. Hey, Roscoe, thank you. I
Yeah.
hope you're having an amazing weekend.
You know, like you said earlier, that I'm a pessimist and I'm negative. I probably sounded like I was being negative about that beer, but I did like it. It does not say what hops
Well,
are on
a
this.
pessimist always has something negative to say no matter what.
Yeah, I'm probably guilty of that, unfortunately.
That's all right.
I don't want to be that way.
Well, should we move on to our top three?
Yeah, let's do it. So,
Okay.
top three is top three things that we grab from a gas station late at night. And we discussed whether this is food or a snack, which I'm still not sure if I know the difference
It's the
between, or if we're talking about, are we grabbing a drink? Is the drink an alcoholic one? Is the drink a rehydrating drink?
Does candy's a snack?
Candy is food. You can have candy. I mean, let's just think about it. Let's not overcomplicate it. It's 1:30.
It's 1:30
in the morning. You've just left the bars. I guess in Anacortes it'd be midnight because you wouldn't have been out till 1:30 because they closed before then.
No, this is before COVID.
But this is gas station. You're going to a gas station, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When beer closes at 2.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're done for the night.
No.
So beer is not an option.
Well, it was on my top 3. If you're going back to a party, if you left the bar and there's a big party, that's my number 3.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
You're still going to...
That's fine. If I'm leaving the bars, I'm not going to a party. I'm going home.
You're not coming.
I'm going to sleep.
Ruck, you would not be coming to this party.
No, you wouldn't invite me anyways. It's fine.
Whatever.
Okay. So what are we at right here? We go to a gas station. It's 12 a.m. We've been out. And Mr. Morgenthaler, what are you going to get?
So if I'm
is
in
number
town-
3.
This is number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going for a bag of Fritos. Ooh. This is number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick with number 3. Don't tell us more.
I know, just a bag of... That's it?
Like original
And
Fritos.
Maybe, yeah.
Not chili cheese.
No, just a bag of Fritos.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I
Really?
mean, we're talking... Well, and maybe a candy bar.
Have you ever lit a bag of Fritos on fire?
No.
Have you ever lit a Frito on fire?
No.
It's amazing.
Well, you know how we've talked in the past about my love of Fritos.
Yes.
3 ingredients.
Corn, oil, salt. Nice. Pure.
I was going to give away my number 1.
Don't. So Fritos.
Sure.
Ruck.
It's hard to do a number 3 at a gas station.
Well, the difficult part is I've got so if we've just left the bars, I'm going to need something to drink. And that's not going to be something I want to do. It's just the smart choice. So I'm probably going to get a vitamin water of some kind.
Oh my God.
Not because I want to, but because it's there. So I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna.
That is amazing.
That's a 0.
No, here
I
I'm
was
gonna
say it. You did.
I'm gonna caveat that and say that's my honorable mention of
No,
I've got to
no,
get
you
it,
did-
but I'm
you
not
said
gonna
it.
enjoy
No,
this.
You're
that's
having
bad.
a
So
vitamin
I'm moving
water
on to
number
3, and I'm saying watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
That's a 0 too.
You guys
that's
grow up.
I love those. That's my bet. That would be my go-to.
Okay, so my number 3 is a jalapeno corn dog.
What's your number 2?
Better than that. No, I'm going
Holy
jalapeno
crap.
corn dog.
Where do you find that?
At gas stations everywhere.
So is a gas station, is 7-Eleven in Anacortes now considered a gas station because they took out gas?
Do they have gas stations in other places?
A convenience store.
That's what we call it.
think that you can go to a gas station and most of them will have a jalapeno corn dog.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
just
sure
saying,
AMPM
is
has
a
one.
gas station, convenience store, the same thing now.
Yes.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
now 7-Eleven took out, remember they had gas 15
Yes.
years
In
ago.
my mind, though, I'm thinking also Old Salts or Steinman's.
Well, if you go Old Salts, you're
in
into
Old
the
Salts, you know what he's going to get.
kimchi.
Yeah.
Yes. Gut
Yeah,
health.
What'd you say? How'd you say it?
Kimchi.
Oh,
How do you say it?
kimchi.
what? Okay.
That's from my wife, not
Oh, my
not kimchi. That's how white man says it.
You're a white man.
But
what
I've
are you
been
talking
influenced by my wife, who is
for the better?
who is Asian.
Did I not say kimchi?
You kind of said it differently the first time.
Oh my God.
I'll wait till Kelly gets on and
Okay,
listens.
can we hear one more time? Pat's going to say it, and then you're going to say it. Pat?
Kimchi.
No, it's done. The first time he said it was
You're a
different.
quitter. You're a quitter.
Okay, so what's your number 2? Mr. Morgenthaler.
Morgenthaler. So my number 2 is like a little nachos with little cheese on there and a little.
Oh my gosh.
And the liquid chili?
Yes,
Yes.
100%.
You know, in my mind, I'm going to a convenience store / gas station that doesn't have like these kind of amenities. It's a lot more basic stuff that's not getting made for me.
So I'm
No,
thinking,
you make it yourself. You get
I-
the chips.
yeah.
no, you
I
get
get
the
it.
Your own
chips, you put it
cheese.
in the thing, and you dispense
Yes.
the ingredients onto it.
So, Rock, where have you been?
My number 1 is about to make more sense. But first,
But we're at number 2 right now.
we're number 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Did
with.
you like my number 2?
I did.
Okay.
Yes.
Rock didn't.
No, I like it, but like
I loved your number 2.
I'm-
Are you putting jalapenos on there?
No.
The dirty jalapenos that have been sitting in a little petri dish
No.
for like a week?
No.
At 7-Eleven?
Do you know why?
Why?
You know why?
Yes.
Because
You sweat.
Oh, he's
yeah, I'll
sweater.
sweat.
Yes.
I got the mild
I sweat
salsa
with
the other day,
ketchup.
and he was like, "Oh, this is so hot. Why'd you get the hot stuff?" I was like, "I couldn't get it less hot." So when
Hey,
I
I'm going to
reveal,
stop right now and just say that I did not even think of 7-Eleven nachos. But there is nothing better at 2 in the morning than 7-Eleven nachos.
okay,
And Josh is here in the studio audience. He'd put cheese puffs on those.
Yeah. At his house.
have you ever done nachos with chicharrones,
I don't know what you just said.
How do you spell that?
fried pig skin,
Oh,
Chicharrones.
chicharron?
Chicharron.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say for my number 2 is because a spot at number 2 opened up.
just rolled my R's.
Because I'm combining 2 things into my number 1, and it'll make sense when I say it. So don't say anything. Just stop it. I know you're giving me that look. You're judging me. Number 2 is the spicy Landjaeger. I love Landjaeger.
God. Yeah.
See, all my stuff is prepackaged.
Oh, it's prepackaged. It's
That-
not
that's what I'm
pulling
saying.
it out.
Well,
No, the spicy Landjaeger is huge. Like I've had them in my bag for baseball for months, and then I can pull them out,
Yeah.
and they're still good.
yep.
Who gave you that? Jack?
No, I just buy them at Steinman's.
They're good stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay.
That was my number 2.
So my number 2 is old school AM/PM burgers. 2 for $1 cheeseburger.
When gas was 88 cents.
Should we-
In the foil wrapper, and you go and you go over to the condiment section, and you pull the bun off, and like the sticky bun residue sticks on the cheese and the meat, and you still put ketchup and mustard on there, and you get like 4 of those for
So-
$2.
Should we call that up?
When did our AM/PM disappear? 1992
We had one?
in Burlington,
Oh.
right where Skagit Arms.
Yeah, right where Holiday Market is.
Well, but
So
now
you
there's
could-
one near the Costco.
No,
Yeah,
you
but
could
that
go
doesn't
there.
count.
You could go there at 2 in the morning, and they would have like a hot glass case full of
Yes.
burgers,
Yes.
and you could get 2 for $1, and we'd get like 6.
I've never had the AM/PM burger.
My God, in heaven,
It was good.
American cheese on a burger with mustard and ketchup.
Coming home from a movie in
Yes.
1989.
Nothing better.
Now, Swap, could you also call that a Marshall burger?
I cannot say what he called them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, a Marshall burger.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Jay?
Well, I wanted that to be my number 1. Oh. No, I mean, but my number 2.
Yeah.
I wanted to be my number 1, but
Aren't we on your number 1?
yeah, I know. My number 1 right now, it's just, I love my number 2 so much.
Wait, your number 2 is nachos. Your number
Yes.
3 was
Number 3 was
Fritos.
Fritos, yeah. So number 1 is, it's got to be like a nice assortment of candies.
Any specific?
So a Reese's peanut butter cup, possibly, if they're available.
So
some
just so
Spree,
we're clear,
some
you're taking
Spree
up your number one spot with every single kind of candy you could choose.
candy. Like one time, like buying candy,
Okay.
like
So-
whatever I can buy candy.
Spree, that's the chewy stuff, right?
No,
It's the hard stuff?
Spree and Spree is the chewy, not
Yeah.
chewy Spree.
So
There's chewy Spree or
are you choosing the chewy Spree?
no 0.
What?
No,
The chewy's way
No,
better.
Hell no.
Oh my God.
Regular Spree, sweet tarts.
No. Why
Yes.
do you like all this crappy hard candy?
Oh, it's amazing.
Hard candy
And,
sucks.
I mean, I would even do some
Especially at this time of
I
night,
would even do
you're gonna
some
choke
Jolly
on 'em.
Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers?
Yes, that's my favorite candy.
This is the weirdest assortment I've ever heard of.
I'm just
you
saying.
are just like housing some peanut butter
With the
Oreo
little
or
peanut butter
peanut butter cups.
or a
A-
Three
and
Musketeer.
then you're just gonna fill your mouth with all this hard candy that's not going anywhere. It's just chilling. Yet you're then also gonna try to have
It's
nachos
but-
along with it.
Everything that I just said never happened.
Well, it
all
should.
Of those, all 5 of those have never happened. It just sounds amazing.
So
Like,
you're
I'll just get it. Like I'll get.
this is
a
in your
Three
fantasy
Musketeer
world.
or a peanut butter Twix.
You just added the worst candy bar in the world, the Three Musketeer. God.
No, we've already talked about it.
Okay, if you
fine.
freeze
I'm
them.
getting a peanut butter Twix. They don't exist anymore. You want
They
to
were-
find me
they
one?
were so
Buy
good.
me one.
I have
They were
no
so
idea what's
good.
happening right now.
Where is a peanut butter Twix?
Peanut butter Twix was amazing. They
It
don't
was-
make them
it was
anymore.
amazing.
It was
Where
the
is
best
incredible.
candy in the world.
That's not my number.
but they don't make them anymore.
They do somewhere.
I bet Tutu could make a really good knockoff version of a peanut butter Twix.
Unraveling is happening.
Okay, Ruck, what's your number
It's
one?
just candy.
That's fine. Yeah. Number one. I took what previously was going to be my number 2 and my number 1, and I've combined them because of the nachos. I'm getting cheddar and sour cream, although you could really just say any chip, because it's just a surface or a medium for that awesome cheese in the jar that is, the queso. It's the queso.
Like Tostitos queso.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you're putting it in your bag.
I'm dipping chips into that nonstop. I'm getting it on my fingers,
Yeah.
licking it off the fingers.
Well, the Tostitos queso, you get like halfway down and you're getting cheese on your fingers.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
playing that operation game where you're trying to not, get it on the side and like, beep, and get the cheese out.
Oh,
No, it doesn't get in my beard. I'm a pro. I've had a beard for a long time. That thing doesn't touch my beard.
what?
What?
Your
Jack,
beard
Jack
is
was
empty.
saying I'm getting the queso in my beard. I'm not getting any queso in my beard. Queso's getting on the fingers because I'm not the best operation kind of guy. I'm a teacher. I'm not a surgeon. Okay. I'm getting it from the can into my mouth. It's not touching the beard.
Wow. Okay, so my number one, this is old school, and you guys might remember this from the old days, holiday market, barbecue beef burrito. Ooh. Do you remember these?
Yes.
Like the deep fried burrito with the inside barbecue beef, like barbecue sauce and a bunch of meat. So the barbecue beef burrito,
Love it.
number one.
Don't they have something like that out at Old Salts? It's
Yeah.
like the tornadoes or torpedoes or something like that. That's a good call. Good call. Well, we have anything else we want to add to this list? Any honorable mentions? Any honorable mentions for us? You guys have honorable mentions now?
So I'll go honorable mention. So not a gas station, but coming out of the bars in Boise 30 years ago, the hot dog guy,
Oh,
Yankee Dog back in the day. So $1.75 in 1993.
so up at Western,
Yeah.
when we'd come out of the bars, there was a guy that would set up. It was called El Capitan's. you could get the spicy link. I forget the actual name of it, but it was the spicy link. And then he had all the trays set up, and you could get the sweet hot mustard and the banana peppers and onions.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, I'm going home by myself, so let's load the onions up, baby.
Hey, it doesn't matter if you're going home by yourself or not. I'm loading onions up. Deal with it.
Do you remember that
woman.
though? Coming out of a bar, and there's a hot dog guy out there.
No.
Oh,
'cause-
yeah.
No.
Well, it probably didn't
Forest
happen.
Grove-
It probably
Forest
didn't
Grove
happen in
was
Forest
different.
Grove. So we'd go out in
Forest
Boise.
Grove is a small town like Anacortes. There's
Yeah.
no hot dog people here.
So we'd come out of the bar in Boise, and there would be a hot dog guy, Yankee Dog, and it was like $1.75.
but you weren't in Boise.
But I that's where I would go.
It's like
Yes.
Nampa.
yeah, and it was the best freaking dog you've ever had.
Love it.
So I'm not a hot dog.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like a glizzy?
I like I'll do a sausage, but I'm not really a hot dog guy.
Have you ever had a ripper? You ever heard of a ripper?
Is that a dog with bacon around it?
No. It is a style of dog that originates in like the New Jersey area. And they basically kind of spiralize a little bit. They get some tears in it all over the place. And then they fry it. So the hot dog is ripped, which gives it more surface area to be fried and crispy. And then they have their own like awesome mustard relish that goes on
down
it.
with that. I'm down with
Dad's
a ripped
Diner
hot dog.
had some rippers a couple weeks ago. Rippers are so good.
So
have you
is it
done-
true that real quick, Ruck, do you go to the Dad's Diner for dinner every now and then?
During track season, I'm there every single Friday. I walk off the track practice field and I go straight to Dad's. This time of the year, there's always just something random going on. But if it's a Friday night and I'm not doing anything, normally I'm there.
So do you have you done the cream cheese on the dog?
Yeah. Seattle dog, basically.
Yeah.
You get the cream cheese and then they do the sriracha, maybe some grilled onions.
So where can
Bacon.
you find sriracha now?
I think it's everywhere, isn't it?
Don't care.
I think that everywhere has sriracha. I think it's back. Honestly, I haven't looked though.
It already makes me
Josh, is
like
sriracha
my
back?
head. My
Yeah.
head right now is sweating thinking about it
Formula, different color.
Yeah. They don't get them.
Falling out.
because Swap is upset about the sriracha.
It was red
Yes.
jalapenos is what it was before, right? From like South California.
Still is
Different farmer though.
different farm.
They had like a handshake agreement and that is no more. I forget what it was. I feel like they have a documentary on it, but hey, if you're happy that we're back, feel free to email us at theviewfromtherockpodcast@gmail.com or send us a message at our Instagram at the View from the Rock podcast. You can find our podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts, whether that's Spotify, Apple Music. Until we hear from you next time, stay safe.
Can you do me a favor?